What's going on, team? Today I'm going to take you guys through a quad focused lunging workout. I'm going to take you through some of my favorite lunging variations that we build and accumulate a stack of volume, give you guys a wicked workout. There was a period of time in my life when I did not squat. I was convinced that my lower back was not cut out to do one of the big three movements, but in reality, just didn't know how to squat. So when I was convincing myself that I couldn't squat, one of the main movements I fell back on was the lunge. So today, as I said, I'm going to take you through my 3 favorite lunge variations and how you can use them to build massive, massive wheels. Okay, so to kick things off, we're going to look at pre-fatiguing the quads. First thing we're doing is a superset, 15 controlled tempo leg extensions, straight into 10 on each side, Bulgarian split squats, which is basically like a rear foot elevated lunge. Looking at controlling the eccentric portion of both movements to make sure that our quads are really having to work hard. And with 2 exercises in a row, quads are on fire. In set number 2, I'm in trouble. One of the things I would always urge anybody training their quads to be wary of is to try and make sure that you're exerting the same amount of force with each leg. Particularly when it comes to movements like the leg extension, the leg press, where you're using both of your legs to move the one platform or the one piece of equipment. When I first started out, I wasn't overly aware of this, which meant that often my stronger side, my right leg, would end up taking over when my left leg started to fail. Because I wasn't aware of it, now my right leg is actually bigger than my left leg, which is irritating because it now feels like it's almost impossible for my left leg to catch up. But in order to avoid that, plenty of single leg stuff, and just be more wary. Be aware of how you're actually lifting. I guess this sort of comes back to that whole mind-muscle connection theory. So one of the benefits about owning a gym that backs onto a car park is that we have endless walking lunge capacity, which is both a good and a bad thing. So one of the things you'll see me focusing on when I'm lunging, particularly when I'm doing walking lunges, not only keeping my pressure through the heel of my front foot rather than my toes. I want to try and engage as much glute activation as possible. Obviously this is a quad inspired workout, but we can't turn our glutes off. Our quads are always going to be working, but if we can put that pressure through the front heel, we should find that our knees don't end up hurting, as well as making sure that that front knee doesn't collapse in towards the center line of my body. So essentially we want to be externally rotating or pushing it out the side of the body that that leg is on, in order to make sure that we're recruiting, again, more glute throughout the movement. If you're seeing your knee collapse, chances are the weight is a little bit too heavy. Dial it back a little bit, focus on executing as well as possible and building from there once you've mastered that. Okay, so we've done one with our rear foot elevated, we've done a regular walking lunge, and now we're gonna finish off elevating our front foot. So with our front foot being elevated, essentially we're creating more range at the front of the movement. There's making those knee extensors work a little bit harder than if our feet were even. So to finish off with 4 sets, 15 reps on each side. You'll notice the weight is a little bit lighter because, as you can tell, I'm cooked. Right, job done. I'm cooked. If you guys are wondering, I'm wearing the Jacquard t-shirt in Aegean blue from Gymshark. Make sure you check it out. Nice thicker fabric. Whilst today's workout was a lot of fun and no doubt pretty soul destroying, keep in mind that the best way to continue to build strength, to continue to build muscle, or put yourself in a position where you can maintain as much muscle as possible when dieting, is to track your training volume over time, keep everything relatively simple, and consistently look to overload over time. Like I said, these sorts of workouts are great fun, but doing them regularly and consistently can be pretty demanding to sort of match this volume and increase intensity over time as a consequence. Great for interim, in-between programs, great for coming up to a Christmas Day lunch and squeezing in a few extra calories. If you guys got any questions or want to see any other videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment below, and give this video a thumbs up for me. See you next time, guys.